Hello everyone, my name is Tuniguni and welcome back to the first video on the channel. The Q&A video is still coming out, don't worry, but I just wanted to come down here and for old time's sake do a tour of the world that really started it all. If you remember, if you're an OG member of the channel, you remember Galactic Berserker 2. And me and him had a little world called Strandedlandz, but we never fully shown everything that had to do with this world, so that's what today's for. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. So, to start off, this world was originally made to be a server. It was going to be our server that we called, well, Strandedlandz. We always wanted to make a server of our own, and we started this project in 2019, maybe late 2018, but it was for sure fully started in 2019. When we first, you would always spawn right here in this building that we have. And our first thing was a statue of Gaming Gallant, which is a reference to the YouTuber Gallant Gaming. He's a Roblox YouTuber, also a part of the Minecraft roleplay group, The Oddities, and an ex-member of Minecraft Five Nights at Freddy's. We also had a lot of secrets in this world, so obviously we have a bunch of paintings. Only one of them actually work, and we found an Easter egg. This Easter egg was just something that we would add just to give our players, well, players, no one ever actually joined, but to have our players, so that they could have, I guess, not items, but I guess just to drive to continue playing, to find all the secrets. We only had a few secrets for now, but that was about it. Here's our rules. I didn't spell grief right, but don't grief, don't spam, be nice and have fun. And then beyond these gates, gaming awaits. Before, whenever you would walk through, you would get a command prompt pop up and saying, "Welcome to Strandedlandz," but I guess it doesn't work anymore, or it got deleted. I don't remember. It's been so long. When you first walk through, we have Billy the Welcome Dog. Billy. I guess I don't know why we did this, but here's Billy the Welcome Dog. Um, Over here is our. I don't know why we built this. There is an Easter egg in here, but I'll explain that to you all later. This was just a house that was made. I don't really remember why. Our plan for this server was to reference the. It's not around anymore, but there was a server by the name of Minetaria, and it was really big in the Final Fantasy Freddy's community, the Final Fantasy Freddy's Minecraft community, because you could build your own pizzerias and stuff like that. We were gonna make it entirely closed in, but have all of our games in here. Obviously that didn't work out, and obviously we didn't do that. Over here we have our first mini game that we built. It's called Crazy Run. We have our speed boost set up, of course, and then a way to get rid of that speed boost as well. But what we would do, we would have players line up, and then we would have a command prompt pop up, and then all of our players would start running, and they would run this way, jump over that, go through here, and then you would run across this to, and then this is how you would technically win. You would jump down, and you would fall to your death, and that would be you win. That would be how you would win. GG, and then GG you won. um, what we were gonna do, we were gonna have all of our players were gonna have like different points that you would get for each game. Which, I mean, honestly, like that was a good idea in theory, but we were also like not even a year or two in. No, we were like 2 years in the middle school, so we didn't know how to do anything. Here was our murder mystery game. Of course, it doesn't work. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was what our murder mystery game was going to lead to, or possibly was going to lead to a different section of the map. I don't remember. This was whenever we were first testing our water elevators. We were gonna have it so that it would switch in between, but I was pretty bad at redstone then, and I'm still pretty bad now. So it doesn't even work. It's not even completely connected, but yeah. And then for some reason we had a water slide thing that we were gonna do. We would do that, and then with the new updates, it's kind of broken. Oh wait, there we go. No, it works. Oh my god. Okay, it goes away now. Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, cool, 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 cool. You would come over here to die. I don't know why, but you would just go in there and you would die. There's no Easter eggs. You would genuinely just die. This was gonna be another one of our games. I don't know what this was gonna be, but I may have been a part of this, which I'll explain in a minute. Over here is our slime race, which it doesn't really work anymore, but you would jump up on this. It doesn't want to work anymore. There we go. It doesn't work entirely, but yeah, it kind of ended right there. Over here is our prize corner. We called it the shop, but it was gonna be our prize corner that we made. Over here is our actual main water elevator, of course, the up and down. Going up, this was going to be for our pizzeria simulator that we were going to do. We were really big on, Five Nights at Freddy's and just pizzerias in general. So we didn't finish it again, but this was going to be our pizzeria hub, and then we were going to add mods, but since we're on Bedrock, we couldn't add the mods for this. So it was really upsetting because we really wanted this to work out, but we kind of just gave up on it, and you'll figure out why. If you're a fan of the channel, you know that you've probably never actually seen this before. You've only seen the main part, which I'll be showing in just one moment. And lastly, here's our rank room. Here's actually for an Easter egg. To get in here, you must have a key. Look in building. Good luck. Obviously, we were gonna add more buildings, but it's that building. I'll show you that in a minute. But here's all of our ranks. Here's starter 5 XP, knight for 1,000 XP, master for 5,000, super for 10,000, extreme for 50,000, perfect for 100, grandmaster, mighty, reaper, galactic, and then infinity, and then forever. I don't know. We I don't know. It was good times. It was good times. I don't really know how else to put it. It was just we were very passionate people. We still are passionate people, but we were still very passionate about this project, but it sucks that we never actually finished it. But if you go down here, you would open this. There'd be a lever in there. Here is our lever. You place that down, go down here, and then you would tell Avon to receive your prize, and you get 100,000 points for your pizzeria build. And then you would simply here's the anvil that I used to name the prize slip, which is funny. And then you would just do that and close it, and then it would automatically go away. And that's about it. That's the tour of the actual server that we planned, but now it's time to show the actual world where, all the quote unquote magic happened. So let's get right to it. We're going to start in this corner and then make our way down because there is a lot to show. This was my base right here, the base that you would see in all the videos. Most of them aren't around, and most of them we never actually uploaded. We only actually uploaded one of them. Here's a secret entrance/exit, which is for the war room that I had. Me and Galactic had a war. I had flame charges that would, of course, shoot across. I don't think he actually had a war room. I think I was just defending my base from him. But basically, we invited people to the server. Well, I invited people to the server when I really shouldn't have. It really should have just been for me and Galactic. And they ended up griefing the server. Luckily, we had backup, so we were able to save it. But my base sadly was exploded, and we never got that back. And of course, if you watch the role plays and you watched our things, we were very we were very goofy. So, my name was Reaper back then. So, like Reaper, if you're reading this, your base was exploded. But I made you a new one. Enjoy from Galactic. P.S. You're a noob. And then here's my mailbox, a bunch of random shit. And then there's my bell. So let's actually go inside. I mean, honestly, I've been in this world, of course, before, in recent times, just to experience it again. Um, but first off, here's the kitchen. I don't really have that much, but um, yeah, I mean that's the kitchen, at least mine, at least. Here's my bedroom. I don't know why my why my enchanted table's over there, but all the books are over here. I don't know. Here's my chest. Here's the Relentless Crusher, the OP bow, and then the shield. So this right here was our summoning book for the episode. You actually could see it in the. I'll leave the link in the description if you wanted to watch it. It's pretty cringe though, and I was pretty sick. But I actually am just now getting over a sickness, so if I do sound a little off, that's all it is. But we had a video planned. We never actually uploaded it because it just went way too far, and I just took it way too far when it comes to the actual plot of it. But I was gonna summon a cult. I mean, it was a secret cult summoner, so it was gonna summon. So it would the what we were gonna go for was someone was gonna take over your body. So the demon or angel would take over your body. If you say the words "Oh Shika Kika Rika Puka Chan Chan Chi," I don't know. And then I became a demon, and I just kind of I don't know. I kind of just messed everything up. And then here's my actual main chest. And you're probably wondering, where's your bed at? Well, it's actually right here. I think it's actually two beds, but You can't actually use the beds at all. I don't know how this happened. It may have been from when we backed up the server. I really don't know. But I never got rid of it because I just thought it would be funny to keep it and just adds a little bit more memorabilia. And here is the bathroom with this stinky water. This water has been like this for years. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I'm just happy. You should see my face right now. I'm actually smiling a lot. I kind of just miss making content, and I really miss, making content. I really just miss the old days. Here's our toilet, well, my toilet. And then here's my mirror and sink. That doesn't do anything. I don't know why that's there. Oh, this is the last remaining bit of the old base. My old base had a green look, I believe, but when he rebuilt it for me, I actually had no idea he did this at all. He did not tell me anything. I guess he just wanted to. And we did an orange and red because my character was a sun god or a fire. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's the relentless burning room. It was like my secret room for my character's arc. Like I said, he was a fire god, so he loved fire. He loves his fire. That's what Reaper always liked. Here's my sound system, my table, my TV. Over here is just simply a portal. And then finally back here is just storage and then a secret exit over there. Um, nothing too serious, nothing too serious. But let's move on to the rest of the builds. I completely forgot. Okay, I forgot to show this. This is the war room right here, if I can find it. There we are. There's nothing actually in here, but there was so much to this. There was gonna be a secret exit right there. It was just a really cool project that we had. Finally, for my base was just this bridge that I built. I think I was gonna add like an extra base right here, but we kind of just let go of the project at that point and just kind of forgot about it. So this is the rest of the bridge. At the time, of course, this is nothing too crazy, but at the time, this was big for us. Here's our Christmas tree. We had a Christmas special that never got uploaded because we were both on iPhone. Because this was originally a Realm. We were both on the phone, so it was really hard to, make content like that. So we just kind of just scrapped a bunch of videos. Here's the star, and then I think we had a bunch of presents. There was more shulkers, but I guess they got corrupted. Next up right here is Jeremy. Every episode that we would record, I would build the arms back, and then Galactic would break them again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's just Jeremy. Here's Galactic Space. Nothing too crazy in there. He had like a bunker. I actually had just like a house, I guess, but his was more of a bunker. His vibe was always green and red, or maybe green, white, and red. If you remember in the videos, he always had that like futuristic skin. Here's his bathroom. He has a shower in his actual like. I think, yeah, the shower doesn't work, but I think at one point we did have a working shower in here, but we scrapped that, I believe. Of course, he also has he has a smaller TV for some reason, but we have very similar style when it comes to our homes in this. Here's his beds. I don't want to break it, but I don't think there's anything actually under there. And then here's just a bunch of boxes. Nothing's inside of them. And then here's his kitchen. Here's the steak from the video. If you remember the video, I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't watched it. It's pretty cringy. I'm not gonna lie, but so either way, I just think it's pretty special and it adds a lot to my channel. It's big in the history. I'm really big on my channel's history. And then, there's his chest, there's all that. And then here's his secret exit, I believe. This is his secret exit, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is the secret exit. You would go this way, go down here, and then you would go up this way, go around here, and then you would end up right under where the Christmas tree is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you would end up right around here. We also had this to jump off of. You would jump off and land on that. And then we had our castle as a bouncy castle. We would have our little wars in here. We would also just come here to whenever we wanted to think about what we wanted to do for our next projects. We were very serious. We were very serious about it, but of course we never continued it. Down here is the arcade. I don't believe we called it the arcade. I think we called it the fun room, if I'm not wrong. No, yeah, we called it the arcade. Never mind. We have two DDR machines. We only have one actual arcade game. It's a zombie game. I don't know. I believe we had because before we actually did have a mod pack that we were both on mobile. So we had MCPDL resource packs like we call it Aaron's sword, but it's Aaron's sword, and a bunch of stuff like that. But yeah, that's the arcade. Nothing too crazy there. We were gonna add on to that as well, but we never did. The last thing actually I did on this world was, as you can see right here, was start to build a museum for all of our server's history. I never finished it though. Again, I gave up on it, but there's that. Here's another base that I was gonna build, but I ended up just abandoning it and kind of destroying it. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. It's honestly whatever to me. Here's the quick stop. I have a bunch of items. We actually had a villager in here, but he would never stay, and we had barriers blocked up, but then you couldn't interact with the villager. It was a whole thing. There was a resource pack that made it so that you could actually like trade whatever item that you wanted with the villager. It was pretty cool. It was actually a pretty cool concept. So we have this thing called Time to Mine. Of course, this was a fully creative world, but we just wanted to have some sort of survival element. So we had this little mine shaft that we made, little mine room, just to mine stuff, just to feel something, just to feel something. And then you opened up this, and his was his storage unit. I mean, there was just barrier blocks in here. There's really not that much inside of here. Um, but I think that's really about it. Let me go. And finally, we have the Wooden Gate Bridge. This is a reference to my one of my first ever survival worlds on my old Xbox 360. I used to love making bridges, and I would always call them the Wooden Gate Bridge because I wouldn't make them out of anything but wood. And then you have like a little blob monster down there. But yeah, that's really about it. I mean, honestly, I'm just so glad to finally make my somewhat of a comeback to YouTube. I don't plan on uploading too frequently anymore, but I still am just glad to be back. I'm glad to be making content. In the upcoming weeks, I will be eventually making the Q&A video. Any other questions that you want to ask, please leave them in the comments. But I have a very special announcement that I can't say too much at the moment, but me and Galactic are starting a new roleplay series. It will be more mature as we are older now. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just so happy to be back. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.